Gemini Cancer books. Welcome into our astrology reading for February for Gemini and Cancer placements. I thank you guys so much for tuning in, being on this side of the channel as always. I love you lots. I've already cleared the energy here, and in my meditation I was getting some very specific words for you. Okay. Your faith is at play for sure with whatever's going on here in February. There's also something about strength that's significant. It feels like you're stepping into the unknown. You're stepping into some sort of something that you can't fully see yet, in a way. It's almost like each step is revealing itself before you, but you can't see beyond the next step. And that's for a reason and a purpose. Gemini Cancer, it feels like you're going to be very motivated to put something in motion, or very motivated to keep going down this path. But it is going to require you to continue to sustain some sort of faith that every step is leading you closer to where you need to be. And that has to come from the inside. So there's some sort of internal, external world merging energy I feel for you in February. This is a month or a moment in time here, Gemini Cancer, where you really are going to have to trust what you feel. And sometimes that can be maybe a bit difficult because what you feel might not make full sense. But what you feel needs to be at the table, or needs to be a part of your choices and decisions and your actions. And I know that goes against common rhetoric and beliefs, right? But it's not acting from your emotional space. It is honoring your emotions and using that as information for what is important to you, what is meaningful to you, and what is needed for you to find some sort of balance. Okay? So your emotions are very important this month. Very, very important. But there's a strong faith aspect to it. So maybe not even letting your emotions get in the way of your faith could be a bit of the challenge here. Not letting what you feel stop you from having faith in what the divine is showing you or guiding you towards. Okay, yeah, I just keep seeing steps. As soon as you take one step, the next step appears, but you can't see beyond that step. And you're not meant to, Gemini Cancer. You're not meant to. There's something trying to grow or build in your energy. Symbiosis, yeah, trying. Like I said, you have support. You're being guided properly. It's just a matter of your faith and trust that the universe is working with you and not against you. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this trust energy, this faith energy, okay, this next step into the unknown for Gemini Cancers in February, divine. What does that look like? Hearth, okay, Vesta. Getting to the heart of the matter. Making sure that, that's exactly what I'm saying. Making sure that your heart, what matters to you, what is meaningful to you, is at the center of your actions, at the center of your thoughts, at the center of your steps in this month, okay? Clarify. There's something warming up, though. That feels kind of fiery. Okay? Oh, can't make it up. Leo energy. There's something warming up. I'm hearing shining from the right place. It's like what others might maybe perceive as ego, it's actually supported. It's giving here, you can walk the walk and talk the talk, or talk the talk and walk the walk. You're not just talking, you're also walking steps. And that's what makes your shine, that's what makes your light, that's what makes that inner fire, or whatever this is that's building up for you, undeniable, Gemini Cancer. Yeah. Okay, the 7th house in relationships. Yeah. I just heard there could be a lot of people who want to start relationships with you. This could be business partnerships, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Could also be friendship, so completely platonic here. Excuse my stomach, y'all. There's people who want to connect with you because of this light. Okay. Or you are going to form certain relationships and bonds as you take these steps. Chiron and heal. These relationships are meant to heal you in a way. Or they're a part of your healing. I just heard walking hand in hand. So you're walking hand in hand with the divine, or hand in hand with those that support your healing. Partnership, I can't make it up. Okay. You might have to have faith in a relationship or a partnership working out. Or that people want to connect with you from a good space, not from a ill-intended space, but from a genuine space. Maybe that's a big like trust moment, trust fall that you might be asked to do here in February. Conveniently coined the month of love with Valentine's Day, right? Okay. Solar flares, nurture, transit, climate. Okay. Tell me more about this partnership. Let me shuffle. Tell me more about this partnership. Rebirth. It's going through a rebirth. You have to have faith in the rebirth of a connection. This could be somebody that's healing away from you. Saturn, learning structure. It's a rebirth of the structure of your connection with somebody. Okay, can I get one more? Tell me more about this rebirth in this relationship. Exploration in the reverse. Don't feel like taking reversals. Tell me about the rebirth. Okay, well, wait. If that came out in reverse, exploration, you don't have faith. That's the 9th house. Yeah. You might not have faith in this connection rebirthing itself, or in you finding some sort of new structure or new ways of partnership. But that's exactly what's happening. It might be hard to see the steps ahead. Yeah. It might be hard to see how these steps or how this path is going to pan out right now, Gemini, Cancer, but all you need to focus on is where your feet are and where the divine is guiding your feet next. That's it. And that's hard. That's so hard. It can be definitely difficult because it's like, okay, I don't just want to take steps in the wrong direction. I just don't want to do things and it's not going to lead to anything that, you know, I want. But why would the divine bring in anything that isn't aligned for you? Because maybe that's where there's some sort of discrepancy a little bit, or that's where the distrust comes in. You might want a certain thing, but there is something that's actually meant and aligned for you that you're being led towards, but it might not be what you want or what you think you want, but it's everything you need, Gemini, Cancer. And so maybe that's that trust fall, or that sense of trusting the unknown. Trust what spirit knows that you don't. Oh, it's a lot of trust. Yeah, it's a lot of trust that you need right now, okay? Yeah, because it's uncomfortable. Exactly. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. 6th house energy, sustainability. It's uncomfortable. Okay. Hold on, let me get a sip of my tea right quick. My stomach is all gurgly. I'm gonna have a cherry. Cherries have been so incredibly good this season. Holy moly. I'm lightweight addicted. I could go through like a whole quart of cherries in a day. My gosh, they're so good. Okay. If you've never had a cherry or you love cherries, 'tis the season. 'Tis is absolutely the season. Like late fall through winter. Ooh, they're so good. They're so, so good. The darker the cherry, the sweeter it'll be. Okay, little cherry facts for you. Maybe cherries are significant here or something. I don't know, for me to even go off on that. But let's talk about this energy. Show me what's at the heart for Gemini Cancer. What is this meaning that they're holding on to? Death. Okay. I just heard the desire for change. At the heart of all of this, there's a desire for change. Okay. A desire for an ending so something new can begin. What's the shine coming from this Leo energy for Gemini Cancer? So like fire, like I said, yeah. It could be Mars. Your Mars could be in Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to in order for you to resonate with this. But if you don't know your placements, I always have free natal chart calculators linked in the description box. So it'll make these readings a lot easier to decipher and discern for yourself when you know your placements, okay? But the Two of Wands, yeah. Intentions. That's what I mean. I think you're looking for good intentions. You don't want to be in relationship or partnership with anybody that is going to counteract any sort of healing that you've already done, okay? And what you might not see up ahead is that there is a rebirth in a partnership and a relationship that is going to support this healing energy, okay? Or you might be very uncomfortable right now in a relationship or a partnership, but there's healing that's happening that's going to cause a rebirth in the structure of that relationship and partnership that maybe with that 9th house energy, you're being asked to be patient with or hold patience with. Show me this relationship. Yeah, this is what I mean. Somebody's worried, stressed, anxious, 9 of Swords. This might even be somebody or something that you can't get off your mind. Like it's hard to not think about this person, or it's hard to like not worry about what's happening between you two. Okay, so what's the healing then? What's the healing, Divine? The King of Swords. Okay, so the King of Swords is healing. That could be you. That could definitely be you. Could be somebody you're connected to. Okay, show me this partnership. The King of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yeah, like I said, there's something that might be rebirthed here. A partnership, a relationship, a connection that might come back into play for you. If you're not in one right now, you might be in a relationship or a connection that is going through some sort of rebirth. Some sort of partnership could also reveal some sort of truth to you. Like this could be a relationship or a partnership that's like external from you. Like you're not in it, but it's something that you witness or you have some sort of connection to or awareness of that's actually bringing in some sort of healing for you in another relationship. I hope that's making sense. Kind of like, okay, what someone might be going through or dealing with in a relationship is reflecting back to you some sort of truth about a connection you've had or that you've been in or are in currently. Okay, and that could be what's causing the rebirth in how you structure your mind around partnerships and relationships. Or a particular one, like it sheds light on what you might have been in the 9 of Swords around, or it sheds light on some sort of intention or expectation, maybe even, that you had in a relationship or a connection. Okay, so there could be a partnership that's acting as a mirror for you, Gemini Cancer. Show me the rebirth. Ooh, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and that fell over here on the 2 of Wands. Yeah. This could be why you didn't want to let somebody go or let someone go or let a relationship go. But death was at the heart of this, so some sort of change and transformation. Okay, can I get one for the rebirth, Divine? Oh, Devil energy. Ooh wee. Now Pluto is, I believe, making a conjunction as I am recording this. Pluto and Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn energy, which is typically tied to the devil. But it's more about worldly 3D energy, conditioned beliefs, the Eight of Wands. Moving away from that structure, moving away from that bind. Like, yeah, there's some sort of healing that's happening. When it comes to your perspective or perception of a relationship or partnership. You might want a relationship or partnership that is structured more towards some sort of, I'm hearing the word divinity, or like that holds a different structure. Yeah, it's almost like you might have been maintaining a relationship based off of a conditioned belief of what relationships are. You could be questioning why you want a relationship with somebody, or why you think about somebody, or why someone's energy is tied to yours or keeps popping up in yours. There's some sort of healing that's trying to happen for you. Almost like to get you to move on from whatever you thought you wanted. Wasn't I just saying that? Like, you might want something, but what's really up ahead is what's in alignment for you. And it might not be what you want, but it's absolutely everything you deserve and everything you need. Okay, show me, why is this discomfort? The Five of Pentacles, yeah. This could be, a bit of a struggle, Gemini Cancers, because, again, faith, worry, yeah. The healing part that's happening for you is making you uncomfortable. Where you might have been trying to pull comfort from some sort of connection, some sort of bond, some sort of relationship or partnership. It's proven to not be a space of comfort for you, or not a source of comfort for you. And that's getting you to face why that is. What about it is uncomfortable? Getting you to kind of do some sort of healing work or deeper healing within, I feel like, your awareness or your psyche or your mental body. And that's the reflection. That's how this situation or this connection or this person, this relationship or partnership is reflecting back to you. Show me what death is in the hearth. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, to clear out and to put an end to some sort of deception. To clear out something that you once believed in, I almost feel like, or to reveal why you were desiring, or in the Two of Wands, or wanting somebody or something, and why that was causing you stress, the Nine of Swords. Because the want and desire was for some sort of healing from some other connection. So like trying to heal yourself through the desire for someone else. But it feels divinely set up in that way. Not that you were doing anything like malicious, I don't feel. I don't think this was even like intentional. It's almost like you might have been trying to make sense of your attraction to someone because it didn't make sense. But what you're attracted to is the healing that you need. Or you're attracted to the mirror in a sense. Like that attraction is acting as a mirror for something that needs deeper healing within you. It's not really about that person. Okay, show me the Two of Wands with the shine and this intention. Yeah, judgment, exactly. Exactly, that's what the divine is calling up here. Getting you to see why you had some sort of desire for this person, and that's what's coming through the rebirth, the devil energy. Because, yeah, something about this relationship or the desire for it didn't make sense to you. Or it's like, I don't know why do I feel like this? Like, like it was causing this kind of tension. Yeah, the Six of Swords, but you're going to move on from that in this month, which is beautiful. Beautiful. You're going to find your peace around it. You might even have some dreams that help you clear that energy out. Okay, and show me how this King of Swords energy is helping to heal Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Now you got 3 kings out here. Because maybe this was like, and this, I mean, I'm not going to say we all do it, but it happens, man. It's so common, right? We tend to want people in love and relationships and partnerships that reflect our wound and our trauma, because there's that part of our brain that is trying to sort out and heal or fix whatever happened. Okay. So if you had a parent that was emotionally unavailable, your tendency to be attracted to people who are emotionally unavailable gets heightened, because it's the part of you that wants to fix that unavailability, that wants to feel that connection or that sense of connection or that sense of emotional energy. And I'm just using that as an example from someone who mirrors who your parent was to you. Like, I might not have got it from my parent, but here's somebody who kind of moves or acts or inhabits that same kind of patterning. I maybe can get it from them. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the attraction. You want it from them. You didn't get it from the parent, but you subconsciously want it from that person, because it's going to fix and heal something, or kind of, yeah, mend something in you from what the parent didn't do, or from that dynamic with the parent. So this could be deep inner child healing that's happening for you, Gemini, Cancer, in a multitude of ways when it comes to your comfortability and desire for relationships and partnerships. Show me the King of Cups. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, that's nothing but the truth. Okay, so we've tapped into the clarity around it. If you could get somebody who mirrors your parents' behavior to commit to you, to love you in the ways that the parent couldn't, that then heals something in you. That then kind of patches up the pain. It mends the pain, the hurt. And again, for those of us that have had traumatic parental experiences or damaged relationships with our parents or unhealthy family dynamics, that is something that we all have to be mindful of when we are dating or desiring partnership and connection. And most of us have to heal through that, through chasing after the wrong people, connecting with the wrong people, wanting the wrong people who mirror that disconnect, that trauma, that pain to us, so that we can face it and heal it. Okay? So show me the rebirth with the devil energy. The Knight of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. You had a parent that love bombed you a lot, and then would throw digs at you, and then love bomb you, and then throw digs. It's like you're attracted to people who do that to you, because that's what you were taught in the formation of your understanding of relationships and partnerships and family dynamics. That's what you were taught was love. There was never maybe a moment of, oh, that parent doesn't love me, this is how they love me, or this is the love that I'm worthy of receiving. Internalize that subconsciously, so then you allow that in relationships, or you seek that out in relationships, because that's the comfort zone. I'm only comfortable if I'm being loved bombed and then degraded, and then love bombed and degraded. There's a large wave of healing around that I can sense, and I think you're on that wave. Show me the structure here with the 8 of Wands. The 2 of Cups. Exactly. Exactly. You deserve somebody who can show up for you and be there for you and connect with you and love you in all the ways that you're ready to do the same for them. You deserve a heart that matches yours. Not a heart that's closed off, a heart that's distant, even if you had to learn how to love family or a parent from the distance, an absent parent maybe. You know what I mean? Like, those are all patterns of conditioned behavior that it's our job to undo. And I see you doing that in a major way here in February, so that you then re-identify the structures of relationships and partnerships that you want and that are compatible with you, that then pulls you away from desiring people who aren't in alignment with you. Okay? Okay, so show me the discomfort of the 5 of Pentacles. What's debilitated with the 5 of Pentacles? Yeah, the Hangman. It's hard to see it for that. That could be a very hard pill to swallow when it comes to any sort of situation or relationship or partnership dynamic you're a part of. But it is the truth. It is the light that you need to see. And it's uncomfortable being hung upside down sometimes. But you're putting yourself in more discomfort by desiring those that aren't in alignment with you, that can't give you what you need, that mirror that dysfunction from your parent, from your guardians, from your family. You're doing yourself a disservice by continuing to connect with people like that, or be open in love, or partner with people like that. And it's time for you to see it in that way. So yeah, it could hurt now, but it won't hurt forever. That hurt is a part of the healing, okay? You deserve someone who's reliable at the least. Page of Pentacles. I almost want to say Page of Swords. Someone who's reliable at the very least. Okay? And if someone is showing you that they can't be relied upon, if someone is showing you that they're not disciplined or they're not responsible, or all of those red flags from whatever that parent dynamic is for you, then that's a big sign that this is somebody being a mirror to the healing that you need to go through. And once you do that healing, the attraction and the desire for people in that energy will absolutely fade and turn off. Okay? Okay, Divine. So what does Gemini-Cancer stand to receive in this enlightenment Hangman energy? Clarify a little bit more of what you're trying to show them. Okay? Retreat, yeah. That it's time to walk away, or it's time to let this go. Okay? What else are you trying to show Gemini-Cancers in this energy? Acceptance, yeah. What needs to be accepted? And again, what you will and will not accept as well. Okay? You only accept that kind of Knight of Cups behavior because that's the behavior you're used to seeing. That's what you were told or instinctively or intuitively taught your worth was. Okay? Retreat and accept the truth that's coming out here. Okay? Show me a little bit more for Gemini-Cancer. Yeah, it's an initiation for sure. Into some sort of higher energy for you. Into a form of enlightenment that I think you're going through when it comes to love and relationships and partnerships. Okay, clarify what else are you bringing in? Thank you. Wealth. Oh, period. Hey, that's awesome. You're being initiated into some form of abundance. That gives me like 9 of Pentacles energy. And self-worth, the wealth of self-worth. Knowing what you're worthy of brings you more wealth. Brings you more of it. not knowing what you're worthy of will keep you in that loop of what you're undeserving of. You see what I'm saying? It's a sense around your awareness here, Gemini Cancers. Woo! Okay, yeah, I can't make it up. Higher consciousness. That fell on the floor. Exactly. You're being initiated into higher consciousness around relationships and partnerships and how they affect you, how you approach them, like all of that. You're being awakened to that. Okay, yeah. So that you can actually start weaving the partnerships and the relationships that, again, are healthy for you, are best for you, that complement the wealth of your self-worth, not tear it apart or deteriorize it, make it fall away from you, right? Make it fall away from you. Yeah, it's like there could be a relationship or a partnership that is falling away from you, but it's time for it to. Okay? Yeah, revival. This could even be breaking some sort of generational energy. Okay, clarify. Clarify. Palo Santo, Guardian, and the Beloved. Yeah. Yeah. You might have been chasing people that displayed the same dysfunction that you learned how to be safe in, or that you learned how to call your safety. But it was really harming you. It was never really safe for you. So then you attracted to people who kind of mirror that. They're not safe spaces for you, but it's a familiarity there that breeds comfort. And that's all changing, because you deserve to be in relationship and partnership that you feel safe in. And maybe it just took you learning what safety really means for you. Maybe that's all of this. You're doing a lot of beautiful work here, Gemini Cancers. A lot of beautiful work. Can I get one, though? Between structure and discomfort. What else are you bringing in here? Divine, thank you. A conduit in reverse on top of acceptance. Yeah, it's accepting that the love that you want and deserve isn't going to come through the partnerships and relationships that mirror dysfunction to you. It was never going to. And now that's the wisdom that you have, Elder. Okay, can I get one? One more. Okay, two more. Yeah, the Beloved. Okay, we're gonna leave that one out. Yeah, and enchantment. Exactly. Enchanted with the fantasy of healing that part of you through that bond and through that relationship. Well, that parent always chose everybody over me, so the person who is choosing everybody over me, if I can get them to choose me, then that heals. Like, and that's not maybe what you're saying consciously. This is a lot of subconscious energy that you're in, or you're healing through, Gemini Cancer, okay? But I feel like it's only going to rise you up and align you with the beloved connections, the relationships and partnerships that are steeped and structured in the love that you deserve. It's only going to bring that into you the more that you retreat and accept that point of attraction that you've been at, okay? Alrighty, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. It's a little deep, okay? But I really do hope that that brought some sort of clarity and confirmation for some energy that you might be feeling here from the cosmos in February, maybe even beyond it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love to hear it. Make sure you like this video. And if you want, again, your own astrology reading with me, you can book that at my website, cuspofroses.store. If you would like an extended on this reading specifically, you can book that at the store. That'll all be linked down below for you. Okay, my loves? All right, sending you a lot of love, for real, a lot of strength to do that acceptance work, okay? So that you can start weaving and bonding with the people that are meant to love you and that can love you in all the ways that you deserve to be loved. Alrighty? I'll see y'all in our next one. Namaste.